Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Meteorologist Addison Green here in the Weather Center at KHOU, and we're discussing the cold front that's coming our way. So we just want to give you a brief update on what you can expect for the rest of your day today and for the rest of the week ahead, because we got some big changes coming through. So as that cold front moves on in towards our vicinity, we're going to be seeing the increasing cloud cover and eventually scattered showers and thunderstorms as well, moving on in through tomorrow morning at the latest. Afterwards, we're turning sharply cooler as you go in throughout your day on Thursday and is moving in towards the morning hours for Friday and Saturday. Afternoon hours will bounce back, but those morning hours will be quite chilly, especially Saturday morning. Wait till I show you those numbers. Now, the view outside right now is looking a little murkier over time. It's looking at from our tower camera up in the Fort Bend County area, looking down towards the city where we got nothing but clouds being reported at Bush into Continental. We have pressure rising ever so slightly down towards steady, but that will be dropping going the other direction as that cold front moves on in. And we're already starting to see that evidence of that cold front going in towards Bush into Continental, with the winds coming out of a northeasterly direction at 10 miles per hour. Earlier on, it was out of the southeast coming in off the Gulf. Now we're starting to see the front pushing closer towards northern portions of Harris County, and then eventually it'll move on down towards the coastal areas by tonight. Now, over the past 3 hours, you can see the satellite radar imagery looping around. We do see a few lightning strikes being reported in that little cluster right there, as well as going up across, say, portions of Wharton County, going up across towards Colorado County, and going in towards Austin County as well. Just a few isolated thunderstorms are expected right at the beginning of the line, the beginning of the cold front. But behind it, just more moderate to light rain will be coming on in throughout the evening hours. This pales in comparison to how it was last Wednesday when we had that really strong cold front coming on in, where we had severe weather and several tornadoes that were confirmed to have touched down across the metro area during the late morning hours through midday. This one is just more mild-mannered cold front by comparisons. We certainly do not need any more severe weather coming through. And as we look across in the area with now adding on the winds, we can see the evidence of where that front is just right about there as we start to have winds coming out of a northeasterly direction in Tomball and Conroe, about 5, maybe 15 miles per hour or so. Up ahead of the front, they're coming out of the east, southeasterly direction. So it's still relatively mild and pleasant in southern Harris County down towards the coast to the north and west, Conroe, Brenham, and northward. Your day is already going downhill. We have the stationary front put right here across the area because that front is barely moving, hence the name stationary, but that cold front is starting to inch closer and closer towards the vicinity of the Brenham area, Columbus area. Right now, they're just getting rain-cooled air coming down and cooling down those temperatures down from about the low to mid 70s they were about 2 to 3 hours ago to the upper 50s. Look at Huntsville at 54, Conroe's at 56. Nearby at Bush, it's 66, Hobby's at 73, and going down towards Galveston and in towards Angleton, it's almost 80 degrees. So we got nearly a 20 to 30 degree temperature spread just across southeast Texas. So some big changes are coming with this cold front that's impacting all of the Lone Star State. We have temperatures in the 40s in Dallas and over in towards Amarillo as well. Same thing in Midland. Temperatures have yet to cool down in Del Rio, but they'll probably be dropping in the next hour or two. It's still warm and relatively more like autumn-like as you go down towards that vicinity, moving on down and across towards portions of, say, southern Texas and towards the coastal areas. And when all is said and done, you can see the rainfall potentially coming on in, maybe adding up to about ½ an inch to close to 2 inches or so. So nothing really massive will be coming with this front coming on by, but nonetheless, it's something that we are, of course, keeping our eyes on. As we move forward in throughout the future track right here, I'm going to go ahead and pull it up for you. Let's see. Here we go. Let's take you hour by hour as we start to go through the rest of this day today and in towards tomorrow. You can move on in towards the 1 o'clock hour and going beyond towards 4 o'clock. And now we have that cold front sliding on down towards the coast with more moderate to heavy rain coming on down in places like Conroe, Tomball, Sugar Land as well. Still has yet to impact the coastal areas. They're in the upper 60s to mid 70s. To north and west into the 50s and falling or holding steady. But definitely the rain will be falling on down. As you go forward some more, pushing in towards the 5 to eventually 6 o'clock hour, the entire evening rush will be impacted by the rain coming on down. So if you have a chance to maybe leave the workspace a little earlier, you can sneak out a little earlier, maybe avoid the bulk of the rush and avoid the bulk of the rainfall coming on down across the vicinity. We could be seeing around 6 o'clock some more moderate to heavy rain activity, possibly even some thunderstorms near Galveston. So I anticipate maybe just some heavier rain and some frequent lightning strikes. The chance for seeing severe weather is low to none, and we just anticipate general thunderstorms coming through the vicinity right here. As we move forward some more in towards the 7 to eventually 8 o'clock hour, and let's move towards 9 o'clock, because now the front will be pushing down towards the coast. We're taking the bulk of the heavy rain and thunderstorm potential activity down towards the coastal areas and pushing it offshore. Rain is kind of wrapping up. Just got some light scattered showers being reported in Huntsville and Livingston, as temperatures are down into the low 50s. And over near Pearland, you'll be in the low 60s. Same thing in West Columbia, out in towards the Beaumont area in the upper 50s. So everyone is cooling down. Everyone is going to need longer sleeve shirts, sweatshirt, hoodie, sweater. Definitely maybe even keep that umbrella by your side throughout the second half of this day today. So it will come in handy. Now we're going to go ahead and pause at midnight tonight. And the reason why is because these temperatures you see right here are possibly going to be the high temperatures for the day on Thursday. It depends on how quickly the cold front clears out and drier, cooler air rushes on down to clear out the skies. If we get that chance to happen sooner rather than later, make it the chance for the sun to warm things up as you go in towards the afternoon hours. If the clouds hang out through midday, these temperatures you see right here will be the highs that we get on your Thursday and will continue to cool down throughout the day. Whereas you go out there towards daybreak, let's fast forward towards 7 o'clock. Now we have upper 40s in Huntsville, Livingston, Cleveland, Conroe at 50 degrees. It's low 50s in Sugar Land. I mean, it's even in the mid 50s over in the Galveston area. Yeah, we are definitely trending much cooler than the average low temperature this time of year. And you can see a lot of areas will be having scattered showers to deal with for the morning commute coming up on Thursday. But it'll certainly be better than how the evening commute is going to be tonight. Heading in towards the midday hours, let's go forward in towards lunchtime. I think you can go ahead and go out and about and grab a bite to eat without having to keep the umbrella by your side, but you're definitely going to want to have that jacket and or hat because the cool temperatures will still be around. We'll have a northerly breeze coming on down, which means we're just reinforcing that chill in the air. And even though the scattered showers will be wrapping on up, there'll still be kind of like a damp feeling until we get that dry air to really push on down throughout the evening hours on Thursday and heading in towards Friday morning. But by lunchtime, we have temperatures in the Livingston area at 50 degrees, Sugar Land a pair of 5s at 55, Galveston 57, everyone running way below the average daytime high of around 73, 74 degrees. And as you go out there towards the afternoon hours, at least according to this one computer model, we do clear out the skies nicely and some temperatures do rebound to the mid to upper 50s to the low 60s. But remember, this is one computer model run. We look at several model runs and several different computer models as we get more and more data coming on in here. But we can definitely see some breaks in the cloud deck for the second half of the day on Thursday. It's just a question of how much and how much do we get the chance for rebounding those temperatures. But either way, Thursday is just going to be a chilly kind of raw type day, especially for the first half of the day. So as we go throughout this evening, here's what you can be expecting for your planner. It's going to be not that one. Let's go in towards the other one I had. And let's just go to the weekend. The graphic did not want to load. Sometimes computers want to work with you, sometimes they don't. It's just the nature of things. So in towards your weekend forecast, as I was mentioning, Friday morning and Saturday morning will be chilly. And we're going to be waking up temperatures Saturday morning in the mid 40s. And that's just in Harris County. North and west, I wouldn't be surprised if we have some mid to upper 30s. So we may be seeing our first frost advisories being issued for areas towards our north and west by the time we get towards Saturday morning with those projected morning temperatures. In the afternoon hours, we'll be bouncing back in towards more seasonable, more average numbers this time of the year as the sun will be shining on down. So it'll be a lovely afternoon. The air will be nice and dry and pleasant. The wind's light. And eventually we'll get that chill to eventually thaw out as the time moves towards the afternoon hours. But before you go to bed Saturday night into Sunday, yeah, don't forget to set those clocks back. We gain an extra hour of sleep with daylight saving time ending coming up this weekend. So all those sleep enthusiasts right there, look at that, rejoice. It's an extra hour of sleeping on in. Or if you're a partier, hey, once you get towards 2 o'clock, clocks go back an hour, get an extra hour of partying out and about. So think of the positive side of things. By towards Sunday afternoon, it's just downright stellar with the morning temperatures milder than how they're going to be on Saturday morning, and the afternoon hours just as nice as Saturday's time frame for Sunday, with us getting up into the low 70s. And as we take a look at your extended 7-day forecast, let's put this all together for you. We're going to be finding ourselves not dealing with this cold air for too long. It's just going to be around throughout the day on Thursday, in for Friday morning and kind of Friday afternoon-ish, Saturday morning, but then by the time we get towards Saturday afternoon, we can see those numbers are starting to go up and will be trending towards seasonable levels heading in towards Sunday and in throughout the first half of next week. So good news, this is not a big prolonged cold snap, but it will be very noticeable, especially if you go out and about tomorrow and you're not properly dressed. And also keep the umbrella by your side for those morning hours. You probably will be needing it. But don't forget to join us here on Channel 11, also on KHOU.com for the latest information on the 411. And we'll keep you up to date throughout this day today for the 5, the 6, and 10 o'clock shows as this cold front comes through town and brings us a round of some chilly air. See you guys later.